Thank you.
Lúc nào đến mua tại chỗ cũng đắt hơn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome on board the Millennium of Peace. That's the boat's name you're travelling on today. As we leave the piers here in London, we're required to give you a quick safety announcement. It's not to alarm you, it's just to let you know this boat is fully equipped with all the latest safety equipment. And on board we have life rafts, life jackets and life rings. All your crew you see today, we're fully trained and qualified, so sit back and relax. Should the very unlikely event of an emergency happen, then good luck to you all. I'm sure you'll be fine. Just see if you understand. As we pass through this central bit of London, we do pass a lot of famous places, a few historical buildings, iconic landmarks, and what we can do for you is give you a bit of a live commentary. Would you go up for that? Yeah? 4 people out of 200? No. The company do provide a computer system to play for you, like a pre-recorded commentary, but we don't like to use it. We get much better feedback when we do the commentaries live, so we'll do that for you today. Just bear in mind, we aren't professional tour guides. We are just members of crew here, and we do the commentaries on a voluntary basis. So, of course, if I get anything wrong on the way, then feel free to keep it to yourself. I'll try my best though. We'll start off, ladies and gents, just behind the trees here. You see the very Gothic style looking building. This is called Whitehall Court Mansions, and it was built in the late 1800s, and that's where Winston Churchill had his wartime room inside that building. And it's now home to the 5-star Royal Horse Guards Hotel. So that's Whitehall Court Mansions. The first bridge we'll pass underneath is the Charing Cross Railway Bridge. It's quite unique, as we pass underneath the railway line, we pass over the Bakerloo Underground. If anyone's up there, give them a wave, folks. Here we go. We like to keep them busy. There's another one on the other side. Wave back. If they didn't wave back, that just means they're from London. They're all busy. The Royal Festival Hall here on your right. This is the last remaining building from the Festival of Great Britain in 1951. It was like a morale boosting festival after World War II ended. And inside the festival hall, many greats have performed, the likes of Pavarotti, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Pink Floyd, and old Blue Eyes Frank Sinatra all played in the Royal Festival. Now over on the left, if you see a stone needle along the river wall, it's called Cleopatra's Needle. And it's probably worth a photograph because it's the oldest thing you'll see here in London today, because it's 3,500 years old. And it was from the royal city of Alexandria in Egypt, and it was given to Britain over Lord Nelson's victory over Napoleon at the Battle of the River Nile. And they made those needles in pairs, and the twin to that one is in America today. New York City, Central Park, that's where you'll find the other needle. Up ahead, Waterloo Bridge, the longest road bridge here in London, about a quarter of a mile long. And we call it the Ladies' Bridge because it was built by a 90% female workforce during the Second World War, while most of the men were away fighting. The ladies done a fantastic job, as you can see. They even faced it in these self-cleaning style. So you see underneath the belly, that's very dirty, and the face of the bridge is like new. There's Portland stuff. When it rains, it cleans. So, ladies, you'll be pleased to know that that's the only bridge in London to be finished on time and under budget. So, well done to the ladies. On your right now, the building with the electric sign, this is our Royal National Theatre. The building itself, that gets voted year after year the ugliest building here in London. I'm sure you'd agree. It looks like a multi-storey car park, if you ask me, but there is a phrase, don't judge a book by its cover, because it applies to that building. Inside are 3 of the best theatres in this country. They perform about 1,000 plays over the year. Staying on the right-hand side, the Oxo Tower. This used to be a power station many years ago, providing electricity to the Royal Mail Post Office. And now it's been converted into luxury apartments in the middle. On the top floor, it's one of the best restaurants here in London. The fashion designer, Harvey Nichols restaurant. Some great views, close to Hampstead Street. A little bit expensive, you can probably imagine, but it's nice for a special occasion. Now over on the left-hand side, you see the green sloping roof building with the 3 little windows in it. This is the old City of London School for Boys, where most of our former Prime Ministers and former statesmen, they gained their early education. You see beneath the 5 arched windows, there are 4 sculptures. From left to right is Francis Bacon, John Milton, Sir Isaac Newton, and David Beckham. Only joking. William Shakespeare. These bridges ahead, the Blackfriars bridges, as they're so close together, folks, they've gained the name, the Tunnel of Love. They say as we pass in the middle of these 2 bridges together, turn and kiss your loved one, and it brings you back 5 years of happiness. So don't be shy, folks. Hug her up. Just one kiss, no tongues. And obviously, if you're not with your loved one today, don't worry. You can just kiss your husband or your wife. That works the same. As we exit the bridge, look over to the left now, our favourite building here in London, St Paul's Cathedral, designed by Sir Christopher Wren, and it took him almost 35 years to complete. It's the 2nd largest unsupported cathedral dome in the world. Above the dome there's a viewing platform, they call it the Golden Gallery, but to reach the viewing platform there are 528 steps. There's no elevators or lifts, you have to walk, but the views, they're very rewarding. Sunday morning, they hold the Sunday service. And I do say it's free, it is, but what you will find, because I did it myself last year, what you see, a man walks around as the service comes to an end, holding a silver champagne ice bucket. He asks for donations if you've enjoyed the service in there. And as it's so quiet in the building, they encourage something called a silent donation. Coins in a metal bucket disturbs the service. So they like the silent donation folks. And that's a 5, 10, 20 or a £50 note if you've really enjoyed it. The old silent donation. Now over on your right hand side, the building just behind the tree with a red flag flying, it has a thatched roof, the only thatched roof in London. This is a replica of William Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. Inside the building, they carry out all your Shakespearean plays, Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, that sort of thing. And it's all kept strictly traditional. All the plays are acted out how they would have been done in Shakespeare's day. There's no stage microphones, it's all done by voice. And it has an open air theatre across the building. So you can watch it as well. If it rains, you will get wet. And it's not very expensive. I'd recommend it. The last time we checked for the Globe Theatre, there were tickets as little as £5. I'm sure you'll agree, £5 these days for live entertainment in London, that's a great value. So I definitely recommend it. Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. Passing underneath Southwark Bridge, this was built in the late 1920s to reduce the congestion off of London Bridge. But in fact, Southwark Bridge is the least used road bridge here in London. Due to all the narrow streets and the one-way systems, it is actually quite hard to find yourself upon it. And we've got a nice pub on the right-hand side with the red windows, one of the oldest riverside pubs here in London. It was built in 1615. Been in a few famous movies, James Bond, Mission Impossible, Getting to the Greek. Obviously, has been in a few movies, James Bond, Mission Impossible, Getting to the Greek. Even William Shakespeare used to use that pub as a change room before they headed on down to the Globe Theatre to perform their plays. Another nice pub here, the old Thames. So he's very busy on a day like today. And there's a pirate ship under a bit of maintenance, folks, with a scaffolding around. It's a fully working replica of Sir Francis Drake's Golden Hind galleon. And Sir Francis Drake, he was the first Englishman to sail a ship around the world. He was sent on this replica first. Underneath, and this one you see today is actually the 5th London Bridge to stand here. The first ever London Bridge was built by the Romans over 2,000 years ago. Many of them, if you're familiar with that song, London Bridge is falling down. They say that was about the 7th bridge. It was wooden, it fell down. The previous bridge to this one, number 4, it was sinking into the mud. So they sold it. And an American businessman by the name of Robert McCulloch, he bought the old London Bridge. And there is a rumour he thought he was buying Tower Bridge. It's just a rumour, they say. And the previous bridge, number 4, that's in America today. It was shipped off over to America, where it still stands today in Lake Havasu in Arizona. Now the tallest building in our country, over here to the right, the Shard, it stands 1,016 feet high. There's a viewing platform on the 72nd story. Also inside are offices, apartments, restaurants, and even than a 5-star hotel, the Shangri-La. I did mention about the viewing platform at the top. I think they charge about £40 to go up there. Got a little tip for you folks. You want a viewing platform for free? And over on the left-hand side, the tallest building closest to the river with a curved roof. This is the Sky Garden London. Completely free to go up to that viewing platform. You just need to book your tickets online in advance at the Sky Garden London. So we have a warship on our right-hand side now, the HMS Belfast, launched in 1939, and she was built in the same shipyard where the ill-fated Titanic was built. So the Belfast, she was built in Northern Ireland, and you see the Union Jack on the front of the boat. Believe it or not, that's the only Union Jack you'll see today, because officially it can only be called a Union Jack flag when it's flung from the front flagpole, the Jack Star, of a Royal Navy battleship, and it must have a silver crown on the top, just like that. You can see 6 big turrets up at the front, and there's another 6 at the back. Each one of these turrets was able to fire a 100-weight shell 14 miles away. And she can even reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. So very powerful and fast for her day. I can see a few people taking photos of Tower Bridge. Folks, what we're going to do, we're going to come in going down past Tower Pier, and then we'll turn the boat sideways, and that will get you a lovely photograph of wherever you're sitting. Just stay where you are, we'll get you a nice photograph of the bridge. Tower Bridge isn't as old as it looks. It was opened in the year 1894, built to blend in the same Gothic style as the Tower of London over here on your left. Tower Bridge can be raised in as little as 90 seconds to allow any taller masted ships to come up into London, Navy ships, cruise ships. We've got a cruise ship coming up in about 20 minutes, so you'll be able to see the bridge lift in about 15 minutes or so. So you can see at the top of Tower Bridge, they've got 2 walkways up there, the Tower Bridge Experience. And they've inserted a glass floor, so you can look beneath you at all the passing boats and vehicles. A little bit of advice for anyone going up to the walkways, mainly to the ladies on board. Ladies, go on a trouser day, because there's been reports of a strange man on that bridge looking up through the glass floor. But you'll be safe if you go today, because I heard that very strange man is driving a boat at the minute. There we go, get a nice side-on view of the most photographed bridge in the whole world. Get a nice one.
Đứng trên đây chở lên, đứng trên đây chở lên.
And the last remaining building I'll mention for you is just on the left-hand side here, the Tower of London. Built in the reign of William the Conqueror in 1078, and over the years used for many things like a royal palace, a zoo, a prison, most famously, a place of execution and torture. If found guilty of treason to the crown, you'd have been taken inside the Tower of London to face your punishment. You can see along the river wall here, entry to the Traitors' Gate. This is where all the traitors would have been taken through boat. Up there through the archway by a little small boat, probably without a commentary. Folks, we'll be at the pier in a couple of minutes. We're just on our final approach. I know most people are sitting down, but for those of you who are standing, I'd like to ask you to take a seat, just for the moment. As we touch the pier, there might be a slight bump. So just be aware of that, there might be a slight little bump. Please make sure to take all your belongings with you if you're leaving us here. We leave, we go back up to Westminster very shortly, in about 15 minutes or so. So anyone needs to go back up to Westminster, stay on board, make sure you've got the correct tickets. So we'll be going back up to Westminster Pier. And folks, one final word, if I may, just about the commentary. I did mention earlier, we aren't professional tour guides, nothing like that on board. We are just your boat crew. We're here for your safety, to keep you safe from A to B, as we have done today. We have a bit of an old tradition, folks, is that if anyone has understood the commentary, they are done voluntary by us crew members. It wouldn't be fair to include it into your ticket prices, so we do a voluntary. As I mentioned, we do have the computer, what we don't like to play. We don't get the same feedback. We get much better feedback when we do the commentaries live. So on the exit gate, as you get off, folks, I'll be standing down there, and just like St Paul's, I'll have a little champagne silver ice bucket. That's our old tip bucket, folks. Only for anyone who's understood and enjoyed, feel the commentaries added to your journey, feel free to do so. Anyway, all joking aside, hope you've had a nice time. Anything we collect in the tip bucket, folks, it all goes to that important research we do every night after work for this commentary in the pub. About 8 o'clock in the anchor. Just come and see us do some research. Anyway, all joking aside, thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
கூட்டம் ரொம்ப பிரிட்ஜ் கூட்டம் அதிகமாக இருக்கும். திறந்தா பாருங்க பசங்களோட பிரிட்ஜ் ஓப்பன் பண்ணுறாங்க.
Đi hôm nay quá đẹp nhá.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're now safely alongside at Tower. This boat will be departing Tower Pier in 5 minutes' time. Kindly make your way, if you're leaving us here, make your way now towards the exit.
Ok, mình có 5 phút đi thôi.
Nhanh, mình có...
Anh ơi, lấy đây.
want to go also.
Yes, crispy stuff.
Wait, I want to go also. No.